and welcome back to Learn with Neat. And today we are gonna study physics coverage course where we are gonna study about bit of trigonometry, rate and time concept, some graph, a slope and area wala graph, and many more things. So let's get started. So the very first concept is of rate and time. When the rate is high, the time is less. About the rate we have studied in our earlier classes, right? So a rate is basically a ratio of comparing two different quantities, typically measuring how quantity like distance or energy and a change relation to time, right? Like if we get an example, so uh, I was traveling in 50 kilometers per hour for 5 minutes. And if I go for, I was traveling for uh, 20 kilometers per hour for 10 minutes. So this is like that, right? And rate and time concept is just this: if rate will increase, the time will decrease, and if the time will increase, the rate will decrease. And the rate is per, uh, inversely proportional to time. Now what is inverse proportion? So what is an inverse? Here you will see, so there is basically direct proportion and inverse proportion. So direct proportion is x proportional to y, right? As it's written there, x is proportional to y. So what does this mean? This means that, what does this mean? So this means that x will grow, then y will grow too. You will see here. So yes, one example for that is, if you overeat for 2 days, then your hunger will increase, right? So you ate much food, your quantity increases, and then your hunger increases. So this is a direct proportion between your hunger and your quantity of food you are taking. Then it's all about inverse proportion. There is one more proportion which is inverse proportion, where if you will see, x is not directly proportional to y. Inverse proportion means if you are overeating, then also your hunger is not increasing. Then this is an inverse proportion, right? Whenever the x will grow, the y will decrease. Like whenever the time will grow, the rate will decrease. This is an suitable example. Then what is a graph? Graph is a diagram that represents relation between two variables, right? This is a graph. Now what is that? If you will see, so this is a graph. So it will show two variables, one on the x-axis, one on the y-axis, and then it will show the relation between them. These bars are going to show the relation between them. Now, what is a slope and area graph? What is a slope? So when you will divide perpendicular by base, it will be slope. So guys, slope and area graph is basically, slope is base divided by perpendicular. When you will divide base by perpendicular, you will get the slope. And one more very interesting thing is that slope is directly proportional to P, यानी कि directly proportional to perpendicular and inversely proportional to x. Then if you will get one like equation where your base is 50 and your perpendicular base into perpendicular formula. Your perpendicular is basically 54.5. ठीक है. So what it will be, half into base यानी 50 into 545 upon 10, right? Then cancel out 0 to 0. Then 5 5s are 25, 5 to carry, and so on. You will get this solved and let me know the answers in comments. Then the next thing is trigonometry. If you will see, so this is this is a favorable angle I have taken. Except this 90-degree angle, you can take from these both the angles. Anyone can be your favorable angle theta. Uh, the favorable angle we choose, we called it as theta, and theta is represented like this. And very interesting thing is, if you have given one angle, so you will apply angle sum property. If you have given two sides, you will apply Pythagoras theorem. But if you have given one angle and one side, and you have to find each and everything there, what will you do? You are going to apply trigonometry. So theta, the side in the front of theta is basically perpendicular. Longest side is hypotenuse, and which is left is base. Easy, very simple. There's nothing rocket science. Then this. If you will see, there are three kind of theta: sin theta, cos theta, and tan theta. In which cos theta is really important. Sin theta and tan theta will be learning in next class in more detail. Actually, you are gonna learn all three thetas in detail in 10th. I'm gonna just give an overview for this because in the chapter motion, we are going to literally use cos theta so much, but it's never like it's not given in NCERT. So sin theta is perpendicular divided by height, cos theta is base divided by height, and tan theta is sin theta divided by cos theta. So if you will see, p by h divided by b by h से h cancel, क्या बचा? p divided by, okay. Now let me tell you one more very interesting thing. Here, if you will only learn this cos theta, if you only learn cos theta, you can make out sin theta and tan theta very simply. How? So cos theta, if you learn, sin theta is basically iska ulta. Means if you will write sin theta from back side, from last, यानी कि cos 90 cos 180 से, then it will be like cos 180 is cos 180 is sin 1 and cos 90 is sin 2, cos 60 is sin 3. I hope 45. I hope you are getting my point. And tan theta is sin theta divided by cos theta. Very simple, very easy, no rocket science. And here I am gonna end this class. Thank you so much, and I'll meet you in the next video of chemistry. Bye bye.